The fear was so severe that she had not had blood drawn or vaccination or any medical procedure at all since she was 5 years old. She's now in her 40s, and she had to have a procedure. She needed to get blood drawn, some tests, right, just to make sure that everything's okay. And the fear was so much that she'd even had a conversation with her husband at one point that said, if she did end up with cancer or anything severe along those lines, that she was willing to just die. That's how much her fear of needles was. Hi, I'm Nathan Gist. This is Fredericksburg Hypnosis. And one of the things that I work with people for is that fear of medical issues, right? Some people call it white coat syndrome, meaning you go to the dentist, you go to the doctor, you go to your physician, and there's this real fear that shows up beyond just the health issue that you might be dealing with or just to get the checkup, but there's this real fear that's there. And so it keeps people from doing what they need to do that could be very proactive in their health long term. And so working with this client, we went through and began to kind of a two-pronged approach. I call it root and fruit. The fruit of it is tools and techniques, right? How can she control things, meaning her mind and her body, when she's in the circumstance itself, right? Before she goes into the appointment, before she's even in the parking lot to get there the day before, or when she's actually there with the doctor. The other side of it is that root side, and that's beginning to reflect back and figure out, where's this stuff coming from? Is this fear real or perceived? Is this something that is just an emotion that's showing up, or is there anything legitimate backing up with it? The idea, though, is that we begin to resolve those issues, right? If there's a belief about that going in and getting these things done for yourself, we can begin to deconstruct that and then begin to build back that confidence for yourself. And that's significant, because when it comes to your health, I mean, that's the most important thing in the world, right? It doesn't matter with your money or what you do in life or whatever. If you don't have your health, you don't have anything. And to be able to go in and take care of yourself, get what needs to be done, it's critical. And if you're struggling with those moments, listen, I'm here. Let's have that conversation. The good news is her results and everything was fantastic. She actually called me from the parking lot after she had gotten the blood drawn, and she said, I can't believe so many years I was so afraid of this, and it made such a big impact in her life. And I just want you to understand that there is freedom. Take care of yourself, and if you need that help, make that phone call and let's set up that appointment and get you on that journey to good health.